everyone. So we're going to be doing your Tuesday, February 4th, 2025 ancestral reading. Wishing you all guys really well today. I'm just trying, right now, I came across a really good video about, basically how the YouTube algorithm and stuff works, and I thought I was doing things rather well in terms of naming my file before I upload, stuff like that, but then I came across one this morning because I realized the videos I've been posting on YouTube, I'm going on about 3 months now, 0 views. And I'm just kind of okay, I just feel that I've got to be doing something. It's just my videos aren't being seen. So then I come across, I'm not sure, but something about scheduling your video for post versus just posting it on the day of when you're ready to post. So if you guys are similarly in the same boat as me, and creating content on YouTube, really look into that, scheduling posts versus posting right away, something like that, and you guys should find some info in terms of what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to be more cognizant of trying to schedule my videos at least 24 hours in advance, and that gives the algorithm time essentially to, to understand where it's going to suggest your video once it actually then is posted, right? So let's see, we'll see how that works. I think I posted the first one today. I posted at 10 a.m., so last night, right? I made it for and I think that one already got 4 views, I think, which again, I've been posting since mid-November, and I most of my videos, when I look, it's just 0, 0, 0, views, zeros. It's no one's actually seeing my stuff. Even though I'll put, a few hashtags too, in the description. So anyway, playing around with it, but it's just, I don't know. I guess I felt like talking about this just to encourage you guys, but, also to not give up, guys. Keep the momentum going, because I've heard 2 different people say, and it resonated with me, post a video a day. Just post a video a day. Don't let the perfectionism and whatever else get in the way. And give it to at least, give it a good 6 months. Don't sit there and quit before that. And now, if I had said, 2 months in, no one's viewing my stuff, well, I'm just gonna stop now. No freaking way. I started, I think, mid-November. So I'm coming up on 3 months, and I'm just now barely finding this video about actually scheduling my posts. So there's just, a lot out there. So, I don't know why I felt the need to talk about that, but maybe someone needed to hear some encouragement. All right, so today is the ancestral reading. And I still haven't pinpointed one that I am absolutely in love with, so I may end up kind of tweaking one eventually to... Let's try this one. I had tried a different one before. Or was that the one I did? No, maybe it was. Yeah. Okay. Once I get more deck, once we start really getting into everything, I'll start shaping stuff more. But for now, we're gonna stick with this Ancestral Connection Tarot spread. Okay, I have not done this one yet. And this one I found on incandescencetarot.com. Or excuse me, incandescenttarot.com. So thank you for this spread. So this is going to be a 4-card spread. And we're going to pull a message from your ancestors a person, memory, or past event to guide you, and an action that you can take to commemorate your ancestors, as well as an action you can take to follow their guidance in this matter. So let's just see what comes out for us. We'll do one more split. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel that you guys are emotionally fulfilled right now at this time in your lives, which is really nice to see. So whether that's, I just feel like your home is your sanctuary. I feel like you have supportive family members or close friends. You may or may not have this, be in a romantic connection. But overall, just, a really beautiful energy, guys. Like, you guys feel happy, Yeah, you guys feel happy, emotionally stable, and, you feel security. So this can be due to, family unity or simply personal fulfillment, like having done the work and just pouring into your own cups. And because when you're pouring into your cups, you're experiencing happiness or experiencing a happy life, then those around you, family members at home or everyone else, by default, they see you happy, they're happier, the energy's happier or vibrating at a higher frequency, right? So this is just, this card just speaks to a sense of connection and unity with loved ones. So again, whoever you take as your loved ones, maybe you're still at home with your parents, maybe, you have your own family, maybe you have soul family. So either way, you guys are just feeling a sense of connection right now. If you're in a love connection, this can certainly speak to commitment, taking next step in relationship, long-term stability, or simply a lasting relationship. You may feel a belonging at work, camaraderie between colleagues, and just feel that you're in a fulfilling and supportive job. This also speaks to financial security and a feeling of having enough. So guys, like I said, you're in a good spot right now. You feel like you can just kind of take a breath now and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This card does serve as a reminder to see the abundance and magic that's all around you. And ensure that you don't get lost in the daily routines. You reach this happiness, but then your focus starts, going to the daily routine, and that to where you're not taking the chance to appreciate the beauty that you've created in your life. So just a small reminder, right? Like, you guys are on the right path emotionally, emotional fulfillment. But it's just a reminder to always, practice gratitude, essentially. All right, so the first card is a message from your ancestors, which is cute. I like that it came in as the Page of Cups, and there's their little message, that they want to give you. Let's see then what they want to say. Now, let's see. So the page, in terms of the page in the cup suit, it does speak to fun and socializing. So right off the bat, I would say that perhaps, and it's funny because notice how there's this character, right? And I'm pretty sure this is the only page card that has, I could be wrong, but the Page of Wands, I don't think the Page of Swords doesn't. And the Page of Pentacles, I cannot for some reason think. Oh yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I think so. I think this is the only one that has like an additional character or soul, if you will. Like, just think of this as another, right, soul, individual. But what it what was I saying? Yeah, the page speaks to fun and socialization. So I think it's just cute how this is the only page card that has, you know, basically maybe this person's having, you know, socializing with the fish, or, you know, just kind of going off to the imagery there. Didn't even realize I left my cup there. So a message from your ancestors is to have fun and socialize. You know, maybe you guys, because I feel like you guys are emotionally fulfilled, but perhaps you've kind of isolated a bit in a way, or maybe you've just been really focused on like reaching this essentially energy, and now that you're here, I'm not sure, but you are being called to just ensure that you're having fun and socializing. The Page of Cups speaks to idealism, dreams, the inner child, as well as creative expression, intuition, and curiosity. You are encouraged to delve into your creativity and self-expression without allowing the inner critic to overshadow the process. So, message from your ancestors, okay? You know, and that may be it then, with it speaking to with the page speaking to fun and socializing. Like, just if this is a call to tap into your creativity, you know, maybe you guys do have a family life with kids, and maybe your attention is diverted. We'll see as we get into the reading, but nonetheless, guys, yeah, you know, tap into that creative expression, tap into your intuition, and be curious. Get out there, have fun, socialize. You're encouraged to delve into your, oh yeah, we had said this, but you're encouraged to delve into your creativity and self-expression without allowing your inner critic to sway you. You know, in love, I feel that your ancestors are just encouraging you to remember that every relationship that you ever have in your lifetime, you know, is going to bring you a fresh perspective, new energies. But, you know, remain, if you ever feel, which I don't feel, I mean, with the Ten of Cups, you guys seem pretty emotionally fulfilled, but I think this is being a call to like really try and tap into your creativeness. You know, you may have been just focused on like career and love, maybe like, or just like really coming to control, you know, your emotions and being more emotionally intelligent. But it's like you're with all this work being done, you're now entering a period of new sensations and relationships, which can confidently be called a period of emotional rebirth. That is so beautiful. Perhaps you will renew a romantic relationship, or you'll meet someone new and nice. So yeah, again, you know, you guys just have to take what resonates, because I'm not really sure if you're in, this isn't necessarily telling me you're in a connection or not with anyone. It's just that you have a happy home, a stable home type of environment. You know, you are happy at this time. But so take that as it resonates then. If you've been contemplating renewing a romantic relationship, or if not, the energy here is indicating that you know, may meet someone new. And not just new, but new and nice. So that's a message from your ancestors. Very nice, very beautiful. Okay. We're going to move over then to a person, memory, or past event to guide you. We have the Ten of Wands, so it's like you're definitely being called to like let go of something here. Because, you know, this is a past event or memory to guide you. But I feel that this is more going to be speaking on like, well, either a memory of a past event where you felt a lot of burden, responsibility, stress, burnout, struggles. Perhaps you were overextending your service to others. But just, you know, you're being guided to remember how you felt in this situation. Like, you know, this card shows up when you feel worn down by stress and expectations that are placed on you by others or even yourself. You may have been in a past relationship where stress was just creating a lot of issues in the relationship, and there was just a lot of, you know, this love connection just created a lot of responsibility, more so than, you know, expected. You could have been in a career where you felt overworked, you know, not enough help to go around. And you may have been in a point where you were struggling daily, you know, with simple financial burdens. And, you know, just remember, again, again, the messages in this card are to guide you forward. But just remember that the Ten of Wands represents the completion of a cycle, and that the weight of these responsibilities became lighter, right? So I think I said this right. So essentially you're invited to let go and be real with yourselves about what you can and can't handle. So just basically remember when you were in this situation of the Ten of Wands and you just felt just an overburdened amount of like stress and responsibility, whether it was in career, love, finances, or maybe all three. But understanding that you may have even felt that you were never going to come out of this. Like, you know, you may have felt like literally like there's no way to overcome this, to get back on my feet, or however it looks. But I think this is just a reminder that that life, you know, life is made up of cycles, of ups and downs. And so, you know, just let that feeling, guide your future actions. More specifically, you know, letting go of things that no longer serve, or not taking on too much responsibility. You know, if you do feel like you're at your peak, say for example at work, then, you know, it's okay to say no if you truly do not have the resources to attend to it. So an action that you can take to commemorate your ancestors. And just now noticing, so 3 Cups cards and 2 Wands cards. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So here's what you can do to commemorate your ancestors, and this goes back to the Page of Cups. But essentially, guys, it's, you know, the Knight of Wands reverse can signify that you have a buildup of creative energy and motivation, but you feel confused about how best to channel it. It's like you're lacking direction. You may be rushing through jobs or projects, perhaps. You know, this card indicates that you've worked hard on yourselves internally, which I can see here with the Ten of Cups. Now is the time to apply the lessons you've learned to move ahead with your life. Look for answers within and see how this wisdom can help navigate the impasses that may be encountered. But what I feel like, in a way to commemorate, it's like what your ancestors are saying is like, hey, that thing, whatever that thing is, I don't know. You know, whether it's like something creative that you want to start, or maybe like an entrepreneurial endeavor, whatever it is, like you're being called to start that. It's time to start putting the energy into it. And that's basically how you can make, commemorate your ancestors, and is by doing that thing that you have been putting off, doing that thing that you want to do, that creative project. And that's why, this came out as the first message from them, like, to tap into that. And then lastly, an action you can take to follow your ancestors' guidance in this matter. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm not quite sure kind of what I'm getting. I feel like what I'm getting... It may be... I feel like what I'm being told here is maybe, during this period of basically self-reflection and trying to get whatever this project is up off the ground, is to basically not be swayed by sexy people, right? I feel like that's just what I'm getting because of the energy. I just feel like it's a very simple message. Like, just put your focus on your creativity, because right now you feel like you have a buildup of it, but you're not sure how to best channel it. Well, if you start introducing other energies or getting to a love connection, or whatever that looks like, your focus is not going to be on even if you take a look at it, it's like your focus would be again, just all over the place, not really being channeled into either one of these to really like get them into a good place. Does that make sense? I hope it did. But I just feel like you're being called here to just not be distracted at this time. Like, focus on this creative endeavor, whatever that is to you. Focus on that, first. Yeah, I just quite frankly, that's really just what I'm getting from this card. So yeah, an action you can take, guys, stop distracting yourself with trying to find, I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm getting, like, maybe you guys, for example, this is just an example, right? But what I mean by not putting your focus into your creative projects, but instead putting them into maybe trying to find love. First and foremost, I've said in other videos that, when you're and I have to say, I first really heard this from Aaron Doty's channel, but he said that when you're looking for something, that is essentially split energy. You're telling the universe that you don't have love, or you're looking for love, therefore you don't have love. Now, where I was going in before that is, I was getting a feeling that, say, it's very common these days to be on the dating apps, right? Perhaps, say, for example, if you guys are on the dating apps, you're trying to work on, like, creative projects and stuff like that, but quite frankly, a lot of your energy is kind of like spending time swiping on the apps, or however that looks, or maybe you were supposed to, who knows, one night you're supposed to record some content for this project that you're trying to get up off the ground, but your girlfriend calls you up and wants to go out to blah 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 blah, and you're like, well, maybe I can meet someone. Like, I'm just, these are just little silly examples, but that's just really the energy that I'm getting here, is to is to focus your energy, guys. And the message from the beginning was to focus your energy not on love, because you know you had the 10 of Cups, so you are emotionally intelligent even on your own, whether you're on your own or not. Like you have that place of emotional peace, but you are being called to, you know, to focus on, okay, so right now you have that buildup of creative energy. It's to focus that creativity. All right, so I think that was pretty straightforward, and I hope that did help you. We can pull an advice card. Let me move all the, where did I put all your cards? I'm going crazy. Oh, I think I said threw them back in there. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't going crazy. I'll just do a quick little shuffle and see if we can get any other advice. Advice from ancestors, please. The Empress in reverse, or excuse me, the Empress. So, you know, as you can see here, well, first of all, Major Arcana, so I love to see that. So your advice is coming in as very powerful energy, if you will, okay? Now, the Empress, first and foremost, speaks to, you know, the feminine energies, sensuality, fertility. Oh, there's a bee here. Oh, yeah, he's on my teacup now. Okay, well, we'll leave him be. I didn't mean to do that on purpose either. All right, so the Empress speaks to fertility, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, and nature. The Empress shows us how deeply we are embedded in our femininity. Note that femininity can be associated with things such as fertility, but not just, you know, fertility, expression, creativity, nurturing, among other aspects. So, you know, the Empress card can still apply to men, you know, in terms of their expression, of their fertility, their creativity, and how they nurture. So, so take that as it resonates, but you know, the energy is here speaking to a creative period at work or in your project. So it's like, I really feel, guys, that you are just being encouraged here to pursue whatever creative passion that is on your mind, you know, as you're listening to this reading today. Because the Empress card, you know, speaks to the birth of a new idea, business, or project in your life. But even more beautifully is that the Empress owes, like, there's good fortune surrounding this card, essentially. And you can be sure that any situations or projects or businesses that you start will end successfully in your life. So, like, super, super beautiful message, guys. I think that was pretty clear. Your ancestors have spoken. So good luck to you all, and I will see you in the next video.